yeah. I think we're out here. Oh, yeah. It's good to be back. This is going to be volumatic, problematic. Yo! We're back after a week of recuperation. That was hectic. Yeah. Right. This is the thing. Problematic, symptomatic, problematic. There's only one problematic person here. Dossler Boss. Oh, come on, man. No retraction. Light night. He's a madman. What is the project? What even is the project? Unity turn-based survivors. Igor, he's back. We're back in business. How's it in Poland, bro? Oh my gosh. No doubt, no question that there will be bugs. That's half the excitement. At least it kind of works. Cold and dark. Poland time. Yeah. Poland weather. Yeah. That's a feels bad, man. Morning. Morena. Andy, how are we? Got a few more hours on us in NZ. We're doing the unthinkable. Going back into Unity. Excuse me? You forgot who I am? It's been a while. Yeah, I don't even, Unity has made changes. Accept. I wonder if things would just work in Unity 6. Do you use Unity, Andy? Let's remove all this. Remove project. We're going to start fresh. Remove project. What installs do we have? Unity 6. That was like a pre-release. Or was it? Install editor. Unity 6 recommended 2.6 F1. Oh, I don't have that. So editor 2.6 F1. Better to start, yeah. Well, I thought I'd go back into these old projects, these old prototypes, and have a little play around with them, and then see if I could get them built for HTML5 or, you know, for web. But I'm interested to go on and poke around anyway. I haven't used Unity in so long. Yeah, these projects are pretty simple. But if you do it, does it change fundamentally the project files? It does, eh? Maybe I should just add the project and see where it came from. Unity turn-based survivors. Not connected, 2022.3. Long-term service. Should be fine. It's not really going to benefit from any fancy Unity 6 features. It's a pretty basic game. Like, how do you write C#? How do you do things? Surely it's going to be fine. The game jam. I don't know when the actual results will be out, but the voting ends in 43 minutes. So it's been, it was like 6 days or something, because the game jam ended in tomorrow. A week ago tomorrow. Oh, yo, what is going on with these preferences? System font, enter, change that one. Yep, let's make everything bigger. Where's the scaling? Let's just make it big. Requires it. What is this going to be insane? Projects don't get as easy to just try Unity 6. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know when the results. Is there anything about it? Rating. Second round of votes. First round of votes open to any itch.io user, not only the Game Jam. Everybody can play and rate the web games. Will be evaluated on a second round by the jury. So if it got voted highly, it gets a second round of votes depending on the panel of judges they'll privately discuss. Okay. The jury of the Game Jam will be disclosed the same day the Game Jam ends. All of them are experienced video game software developers. Oof, that's scary. Yeah, someone started the GitHub repository for the game. It's the first time I've ever had a public thing on GitHub. So it's kind of terrifying, someone actually looking at your code going, what's going on here then, eh? Yeah, none of these projects were made, have repos or anything. They were just quick prototypes. It feels like, come on, man. Get the heck out of here. Get out of here with that. I don't want to hear it. This feels so ancient. This was in date created February, or the end of February, the last day of February, unless it was a leap year. And I was like, I'll just make some prototypes. How about making prototypes? I'm scared of myself. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm about to read my own code from February. C# code. From like 8-9 months ago. And I'm gonna hate it. I think. And that's funny. Do you ever sometimes you read your old code and you're like, ugh. But then sometimes you read it and go, how did I even figure that out? How did that happen? Although, you know, this is the paradigm shift back to Unity. And Rider, a whole nother text editor. C#. I mean, why is everything so far apart? How do you change that? How do you work? How do you do things? Is there a line height thing? Appearance. Fonts. Typography settings. Line height. Is that going to change it? No, because it has to be on the other thing. Whatever. Oh, how does this stuff even work? Alright. It's crazy to have all these folders full of stuff. Use the search bar, Luke. It's so funny the way you write Unity scripts and like the way you go about doing things is so kind of interesting. I got this whole thing with scriptable objects where like everything's runs these data objects. So it's like, oh yeah, and I think I got like these singletons that hold these data objects, and it's a way to like get around having to like assign a million things. So in your scripts, I'm just trying to remember what happened. If you want ability data, there's an ability data. And you can just get that ability data. Targeting, like the targeting manager, get targeting. I got this like, instead of like 10 singletons, it's like one singleton that's like a data wrangler. This code will be really bad also, because it was like 14 days. Oi, oi, oi. Does the game work? Can I even play it? I can. Oh, how do we... Oh, S does do it. Yeah, that was... I feel like scriptable objects are definitely my favorite part of Unity. My first game was like very scriptable object heavy, and then made the mistake of making the save system, thinking because they persist across gameplay sessions in the editor, but they don't persist on a build if you change them in the build. I mean, in the runtime. And I thought, oh yeah, you just save all the data down to a scriptable object and it'll save it, but it doesn't. It resets it back to its default state. What's happening? Oh, level up. Does this? Oh, level up. That is the button. Slash. Slash. Oh, you can play with the mouse as well. How about that? Yeah. Very cool though. Like there's a better example, I mean, I don't want to get too deep into this stuff. There was a better example. Oh man, I need a flask of oil. Invalid operation. These are deadly rats, sir. Giant rats. Torch. So this game was like, man, I am in trouble. Need to get the blink spell and blink. This is like a turn-based Vampire Survivors idea. Or it's like Angband or some old roguelike kind of gameplay. So it's like strategic combat, but it's like Vampire Survivors. You collect the little orbs. How many flasks of oil do I have? And I thought, oh, you could have ground effects and level up spells and whatnot. Spiders. Level up. Dash. Oops. Oh, you can pick up things off the ground. Picked up torch. Picked up torch. Yeah. This is actually kind of fun for a little 14-day thingamajig. Just kind of get just a kind of a warm-up project, but actually not bad. Level up, get the magic missile. Oh, the dogs, they kill you every time though. It's completely unbalanced. Oh, you can still cast the spell? No. Oh, we don't have any of those. Ship it. Yep, this is going... Well, the plan is to get all these... There's like 4 or 5 prototypes now. We're going to get them all and package them up for web, chuck them on itch, then make them sort of just restricted and share the passwords on the Discord. And then we can all have a little jam on them and see if any stand out as potentials for the next one. Or just make all of them. I think just make all of them in a custom engine. But I thought it might be fun to go through and maybe do a little... Oh yeah, this is the wolf guy. He's going to kill me for sure. Have a little look at the code and see if they can be made any better. That could be a bad idea. To just go in and get completely lost in some old project. Hiss. Oh, I killed him. Sometimes you just gotta hit. Yo, the damage is good. Well, the cooldown thing doesn't say straight away. Oh, these zombies. Does it just, oh, you'll see here the little level generation. I think it just generates more and more level. And it does it in the most crazy way. It just makes, I think the grid, main UI, the grid is probably just, right? They're all game, every grid cell is a game object. Grid tile, oh yeah, there we go. At least it disables them when they're, oh yeah, grid tiles. So grid tile, or you can see there it makes a square grid tile which has floor tiles which can have an item on them. Wow, that's pretty resource heavy, man. Dude, the things you do when you make Unity games, you just, this is just Wow. Just reckless abandon. Oh, whatever, man. Yes, burn them. Burn them. Oh, more skeletons. Run. Get the long sword. Torches. Oh, flasks of oil. It's got like a real janky Oh, that was bad. Why are there so many of these wolves? Oh, can I get the fireball? I'm not level 6 yet. No, that was a bad blink. We died. Alright. Well, it kind of works. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know whether it's even worth trying to... Man, I can't even read this code. Who would write such a thing? Abilities... Oh my gosh. It's even got this. Ability data... Activate ability... Update if ability data activated or... Ay. Execute ability, complete ability is cooling down. Ability data to complete ability. Yeah, these scriptable objects. I don't know if any of you have used these scriptable objects where you like put a bunch of events in them, and then because they're easy to share, have them as like messaging managers. Oh yeah, is that one? Yeah, on ability updated. Oh, so this is an ability itself with the data of what type of ability it is. Yeah. Level up ability. Maybe just leave it as is. How hard would it be to build? Oh, what happened? Did I do something? Build settings. Can you just build to web? Maybe I should back this up in case I destroy it. Back up. Yeah. The other thing with Unity projects, they got 40,000 files in them. It's like all the library files, and temp files and whatnot. "26 minutes. Hey, Spice Girls. Huh?
You get a little countdown.
Oh, it's just on. It just happens to be on the screen. I'm not attached to the outcome or the results. Not attached. Probably don't need that file, or that file, or any of these files. This is local git, manual git. What is it? 10, 11, 24. Okay, whatever. Just in case. Oh, it is still open in the editor. Switch platform. This is the stuff you'd have to do in Raylib manually. or whatever. That's another good thing about Unity, is the build systems. You just go, oh, I want a version for Mac, build. Except, has anyone ever worked on a project that got shipped to iOS and Android, and they don't work on Mac, or they don't, and you're not a Mac user? Cannot build player while editor is importing assets or compiling scripts. Okay. All right, build it. Shorter build time, disk size. Just build it. Build. Save folder. Yeah. I ended up having to buy a Mac Mini to just, all it did was do the step of importing the project into Xcode and then exporting the file to the App Store, which was a horrible process. I had no idea what was going on. Hey Yini. Hey Yini. Hey Yini. Hey Yini. Yini. How are you guys doing in Aotearoa? Is it a nice Sunday morning there? Typical app, I know, man. It got to the point where it's like I could open Xcode, like I look at Xcode and import the thing, and it was just like 500 warnings and all these things. I had no idea what was going on. I just learned that if you toggle that stripped Swift symbols and you do that, and you hope for the best. You push build, you upload. Yeah, I mean, I bought the cheapest Mac Mini you could get at the time, which was like an M2 or something. Had like 8 gigs of RAM. Like, can it even do this? But it was fine, totally fine. But yeah, those new ones, man. The power that they're able to achieve in such small things is pretty awesome. Unfortunately, I don't think. I owned an iPhone for a while, a couple of years ago, and at first it was like, wow, iPhone's so cool, look, it's got all these cool things. But after a while, man, it drove me insane with the like, hey, your iCloud is full. I'm like, yeah, I know, I don't want to use iCloud. It's like every day an iCloud, hey, your iCloud. They bully you until you go, okay, I'll pay $1 a month, man, just update the iCloud. And then it was like, I just want to get all my pictures off my phone. I just want to get the pictures from my phone on my computer. That's all I want to do. It's like, wow. Step 1, buy a Mac. Step 2, use iPhoto. And then they all get put into some folders somewhere that are numbered and not in any kind of order. And like, dude, just plug the Android in and copy paste. Yeah. If you actually wanted to run Unity and play your games and actually develop a game, 8 gig not enough, I don't think. But it was pretty good at managing memory, and all it's doing is, I think I was building in Unity as well, because I had some problems from building from Windows to an iOS build, and then it had to be the exact version of Xcode and all this stuff. So I ended up just copying the project across the network. I didn't even use GitHub, I don't think. And then building it on the Mac, and then importing that build into Xcode, and then doing all the recompiling for the iOS. Doggies! Build. Index. So what do you need? Do you need just this? Why are you so angry, Chili? Can you do like a thing here? A Unity turn-based survivors. This. Can you do that? Can you run a little server thing from here and load this sucker? Oh, pass build framework JS using custom web server. Verify that web server sending.br files with the response content encoding BR broadly compression may not be supported in Firefox or HTTP connections. Roger that. Okay. Chili, what are you bucking at, mate? Come here. Come, Chili. What's wrong? Come here. Come here. You want a treat? Come here. Hello, Biscuit. What's wrong, Beaty? What's wrong, Beaty? I'm sorry. Yeah, that was the dog losing its mind on reverb. Oh, yo, that was much easier. Scroll with teleport, skadoosh. Down. Come on, don't be on cooldown. That seems like a bug. Oh yeah, little buggy. Seems to kind of work. Ship it. Ship it. 14 minutes. What's Flutter? Build app for any screen. Supported by everyone. I mean, open to everyone. Oh, well, this game kinda... I'm kind of just terrified of even looking at this stuff. So maybe we'll just call that one a win. It kind of works. The next one may be a little bit more complicated. Unity Hub. Add project from disk. Unity Naturemancer. Naturemancer. Add project. Project is not valid. Oops. Naturemancer. Add project. Same version. That Flutter does seem good. If only I knew what I was doing. Had any idea. Are we still serving? Still serving. Yep. Got a few peeps here. Jono's here. Well, he was. Andy Dev's in the house. Igor. What even is that letter? Is it like a T? Tawiki? Okay, this game may or may not work. I think last time I played it, there were bugs, but we'll see. Let's just play maximized. Oh, yep. Oh yeah, we're getting some frames, So we mix some water. It's a Cyclops. Oh, no zoom. Plant some trees. Plant some of these trees. Cast this spell to make them grow faster. L. Lawiki. Lawishki. Man, not being able to zoom because it feels bad, man. Oh, the nature game. After doing all this artwork, I kind of like the old version. Zip, 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 zip. Do we... Oh, we're already nighttime. Where is the contamination? Just Eagle, yeah. Oh, there it goes. Shoot the goblins. Poor old sound always gets missed. Yeah, kill them. I could make an int. Make one int. Kill them. But they seem to be working in this build. The last time I played this, it just straight up Everyone just went off, got some bad coordinates and walked away. Dum, 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 dum. Oh yeah, plant me them trees. Dum, dum, ding, 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 ding. Hey, I wanted to make it so streams could only be... This is the kind of thing, like, I don't know. I don't even think I could go back into this project and work in it ever again. It'd have to be a start from scratch. Interestingly, I think I did do a little work on this, but in Raylib. A Raylib version I started messing around with. Grow. Yes. No, you're right. Oh yeah, see the int is gone. Where did the int go? Did we get some weird... Yeah, that's gonna need to be fixed. Whatever, he's moonwalking out of here. Way off the map. That's one thing, yeah, another thing to give kudos to Unity for is, like, I'm just doing everything the dumbest way possible. Again, these are all game objects with sprite renderers and multiple sprite renderers on them for the grass, and it just seems to manage. Alright, that's a pretty game-breaking bug. How does it even work? This code is insane. Int. Oh man. What are these underscores? Can I draw the white space? I'm kind of used to it. Color scheme general white space. White spaces. Huh. Yeah, come on, man. So the int state. Oh man. Get current waypoint, return current waypoint. Nice function. Fixed update, switch int state. Harvesting, don't do anything. Defending, storing, these are not things. To velocity, test for velocity. Yeah, that's flipping. We are moving vertically. Protected override, change target. Oh, using inheritance. Disgusting. Yo, Spruzzino. What's happening? Oh, the school of what kind of school? Find tree to visit. It's probably this one. What does this even mean? Check mana collected. If tree, find the closest tree. Is it when it's doing this and then it bugs out? That sounds cool. What kind of things are you going to learn? Managers. Creation unit. Targeting manager, grid manager. Global. Oh, the global script. Yeah, this type of stuff. Managers. Managers. Developers. Struct of all the different type of managers that you can then create one link to them, and then you can just get game data, this thing here, normally serialized as UI data, game settings, what the, game data. This looks like a mess. Oh yeah, game settings, so you can like speed up, slow down the game. 6 months course where you learn everything. Wow, that's cool. So at an actual place, actual physical school type situation. Target tree.transform position. If trees contains tree, for each tree, trees. If tree type equals cleanse, if visited trees doesn't contain the tree, add the tree. If it does equal cleanse, man, how does one exist in this world? D equals distance, transform. If D is less than closest equals tree. Interesting. Visited trees. Okay. Visited trees dot clear. Visited trees. Yeah, this is like, that's cool. Mostly modeling, texturing, animation, programming, level design with a whole lot of programs. Wow, that's cool. That's really cool. Do you have any particular field you're most interested in, or any, I mean, part of the process, like the art or the programming, the design, or just keen to check it all out? Harvest, man, it's wild. Oh, we get a 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Setting up scenes, mostly atmosphere, creating cutscenes and things. Yeah, true. It's counting up now. It's -6 seconds. We're going the other way. I rated everything. There are a couple that didn't work. I just gave 2 stars by default. I guess, I don't know whether that gets View the entries. Oh, is this results? Arachnawat. Rank number 1 on theme, rank number 2 on polish. This was my favorite one that I played. Rank number 3 on fun. Ranked first. How good. Ranked second. Oh yeah, this was a good game as well. This is the one where you had to do the thing. Oh, is this like the overall score? Oh, these were the 3 things that we voted on. SpeedNet. Oh yeah, I remember that. You make connections. Connecting the dots. Nice. A lot of rank 4. Rank 6.
6 is pretty good, babe.
6 is pretty good.
Well done, movie.
I don't know if that's the... I think they choose... Unless this is their choices. But they did say that there would be a...
19 ratings. Well, that one got so many ratings. They just
Oh,
like
this is
different
fun.
places.
And polish. Oh, these are the different... I see.
By criteria.
The average number of ratings was 15 and the median was 15. Wow, everyone got 15 ratings. 633 ratings were given to 42 entries.
Fun.
Fun. Yeah, where do we
Where are
get
you?
in the fun zone? Not that fun. Number 8.
Oh, number 8.
Oh no, 13th. Number 8 on polish. Wow. Oh, this one didn't get high score on. Polish got number 4. This one was that rad 3D one.
Polish, but not very connection-y.
I think these are the results of the
By criteria.
by the results in here where you go in and do the like these.
Very well done from Andy.
Thanks, main. But according to the Discord, they said there was going to be like a jury decide or something based on the top ones. So I don't know what that means. I think these are just the ratings, but we'll see. Oh, this was number 1 polish. Yeah, this game was so cool. The graphics were unreal on this one.
Wait. Wow, that is cool.
Yeah, it was this cool game with this stuff going on. What was the button to fire? Yeah.
This is made in 3D and then
I don't know how they did the lighting. I think it's like dithered.
that looks like it's made in 3D and then.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very clever though. Little particle systems and stuff. I think it's like these lights are like multiplying over the top with like some dithering effect going on. Cool sound effects as well. Yeah, I wonder I wonder if there's anything on Discord. Itch was down today for a while. Thanks, babe. Well, you get pushed back a little bit if you shoot in the air. That's cool. Yeah, we'll see. But still good to see those results. This was my favorite one that I played. And this one seems to have got high ranked across the board. Oh yeah, theme. This one got ranked 6 on theme. Very connecting. But not so high on fun ratings. That's interesting. I wonder what the average scores were.
There's a lot of water on the ground. Come on.
Damn, 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 damn.
Outside of the house is hot.
Where am I? On theme, on fun. Number one Rayway, yeah, that was really fun.
What did you get the highest rating on?
Theme.
Then
Dun, 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 dun. This one looks so good. Oh yeah, this one looked crazy. Ding, 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 ding. Public votes. First round of votes. Games with a high rating, more overall number of stars in the three categories will be evaluated. Okay, so I wonder if it's like the top 5 or something. I wonder if it's like the top 5 or something. Get going to the thingy. Player mana. Starting mana 200. Let's just... Oh man, this is actually kinda... Is this the button to go faster? Game settings. Increase game speed. Who calls this? Increase game speed settings. Keypad. I don't have a keypad, sir. Global game settings. Oh yeah, game speed. Actually, you just change it there. Alright, Beansy. Brother, what's up? Adele, how are you, man? How are you, sir? How are you? Actually, I don't know. How are you? Does this change anything? That does, definitely. So the int here goes 1, 2. They're not multiplied by delta time? What's going on with that dude? Oh, don't go fight. Oh, he is going to go fight. That one, that one, that one. That one gets round. Is it because of these trees or something? And now he's off. Oh no, he went to 0, on the map maybe? Wow, in editor you can actually look at things and see where their current waypoint is. Oh yeah, there we go. So the current waypoint is nothing crazy, but is off on a mission. What is the cause of that? On update, fixed update. What does fixed update do? Okay. Position, move towards position. Can I like break point that, attach to the Unity editor? How do you do this? If I carry on, it's gonna do this. So position, transform position, current waypoint. Fixed delta, move speed 75, current waypoint. Nine -14, current waypoint. 8 -4. Oh, what happened here? Pulled list. Don't even know what that is, mate. Continue. 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 Stop debugging. Unity. What happened? Alright, things crashed. It's not a rigid body thing, is it? Current waypoint is 0, 0. Goes to the middle of the map for some reason. Move speed. Okay. So now it can't find a tree to go to because this. Okay, it's going to that tree. Now it's just off. Kinematic. It's not this. Static. Ah. Something to do with the rigid body. Does it need a rigid body? Probably not. That might just be an easy fix. The int. Man, this way of making stuff is so interesting. It's so handy to have the editor. So this dynamic thing just doesn't need to be like that at all, I don't think. Out of mana, that's not good. Bow, bow. I wonder if they're going to post the overall results. Oh, somewhere. Attempting to cast summon Ent. I wonder how easy or hard it would be to... Oh, he still goes to 0-0 once he runs out of things to do. This logic should just be much better. And harvest. Can we just get all the trees and then sort them? Does this have... What is this? Log into GitHub. Will that work? I don't know how to write C# anymore. If the thing is just get all the trees, make a list of them, sort them by distance, and then have a visited trees. If we visited all the trees, see, that ain't never gonna work. Is there a sort in C#? There must be a. You could probably just do things like tree manager. What about tile manager dot trees? Trees dot sort. I don't know how to use sort. A, B, vector 2 distance, comparator A and B, vector 2 distance, transform position, and A dot transform position dot compare to vector 2 distance A transform position dot B dot transform position. We don't want to do those directly. Trees to visit. Find tree to visit. Yeah. Update hydration. Add tree. Tree dot init. I see why I want to do it that way. It's just to get the next tree. Okay, so that'll be the one there. If visited trees dot counts. Huh. Oh. do for each. How do you even write a for each loop again? In tile manager dot trees. For each tree in tile manager dot trees. If tree dot type hooded tree type dot cleanse. If it's not, if trees to visit dot contains tree continue, otherwise trees to visit dot add tree. Update the list of trees to visit mana only. If trees to visit dot count is greater than 0. What's wrong with this? Dot any. What is this? Why can't I just do that? And then it's gonna be like, hey, you need this whole other library in here. Find the closest tree. If we visited all the trees in the map, pick a random tree. If visited trees dot count, oh, it's not a method, it's just a node. Dot count is greater than 0. Visited trees dot count is equal to tile manager trees to visit. So we could just, tree to visit equals random tree, target equals tree to visit. Visited trees dot clear. So this is we reset the list and pick a random tree to visit. Okay, we don't want to do all this. For each tree in trees to visit, I guess we could sort them all up here. Oh yeah, link man, link it up. Wow, look at the syntax, it's crazy. So trees to visit, order by distance. Well, we don't want to, we want to do that only, this is every time it looks, it finds the closest tree, so that's not quite right. I guess that is kind of Um,
Chili beans.
let's just go go to the next tree in the trees to visit list. Is always true. Oh yeah, okay. So we just got all the trees.
Alright, let me get rid of these ones.
Okay. Okay, so we've called this change target. And who's calling this? Man, this is less fun than I thought it would be. Change target. So we go in here. On in, it goes change target, find tree to visit. At what point did we added the tree? No. Well, no, I didn't. Just learnt this long, slow way, just by trying to make stuff. Ended up making a game. Do I have it on Steam? I think so. Made a game and spent like 15 months making it. That was kind of like college, I guess. This game. If it works. Do-do-do-do-do. New game. Overwrite, yes. Huh. Yeah, how do you get it? I don't get a developer job. That's the thing. That's why I'm doing this. I guess I'm making games, making YouTube videos, trying to create my own game. But in order to get a job, I have no idea. I've never interacted with the actual job market. So I don't know what people want. Is that a thing? Does anyone here have an actual dev job where they had to go through interviews and whatnot? Play a bit of potions. Auto brew that bad boy. Hello. Bloody bloody blah. Thank you, sir. Good luck. Are you trying to get a job? Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, the info's out there. That's I guess the good thing is these days there's so much info out there. I think some people learn better in schools, you know, when they've got like a curriculum and stuff, and some people prefer to learn by just sort of setting their own projects and stuff. Yeah, true. Alright, I'll stream for a bit longer and then do something later.
Yeah.
That's all good.
It's probably a bit hot. But I'll just go for a little
What's
while.
the temps out there? 24, 26! Oh yeah, true. We need the mana potion. It's funny, eh? Like, this took over a year to do. But still looking at it, you know, there's so many issues. Game dev is hard. No, I don't play Valorant. I have been a video editor, video producer for the last like 10 years, and I've been doing game dev on the side kind of for the last 3 years. So I'm currently trying to do more game dev and less editing. What's your goal? Do you want to get into a dev job or game dev or something like that? Come on, play me a song, Froggin. Where's your harness, Beansy? Spells, transmute, magic missile. Yo Marco, what's up, my friend? It seems you're settling in. Make sure you spend your hard-earned money in my shop. You can drink your potions. Drinking mana potions will restore mana. Indeed. Yeah, well, I actually came to Australia because somebody offered me a job to build a studio in their agency, and then when I got here they just stopped returning my calls, which was interesting. So I thought I'd give game dev a good shot this year, make some prototypes, maybe go into production for another game. Software engineering job with good pay and experience on how systems and software work, then leave with all the experience to make my own startup and sell it for millions. Yes,
Go have a good goal.
do it. If anyone's watching, this is not a new game prototype. This is an old game release. Hey, yeah. Giant Leap purchase. Get the gold pieces. First, I know. First, you gotta get good. I guess. I don't know. What is that? How do you even get a job in the software in engineering industry? It's got to start somewhere. We're making money. Move to the new year. Oh yes, true. Oh, you're still young, going to college. Is that the idea? Levels, telekinesis. Oh, out of stock. Come on, man. Guess get internships, join a boot camp. Any particular field of software? Save game. Quit. No. Oh, that's right. We're coding old, complicated projects. Yeah. Is there anything you can do on your own? I can hear my dogs barking like through 3 stories downstairs. Sort the trees by distance. And find the closest tree. Go to the next tree in the trees to visit. For tree, D closest tree to visit equals tree. I see. Yeah, I don't know anything about that industry, really. We'll just add that then. We add visited trees to add tree to visit. I'm just used to pushing these buttons from the editor. Does it actually run the game? Let's have a look. Do. By Olex. He is also game dev. Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty new to the whole YouTube streaming stuff. I guess if you make a game like Potions, for example, that was kind of like a test project. But unless you're connected with people, you know, how do you get your game out there? It's like the same question. How do you get involved in software engineering How do you get a job? How do you connect with companies? You know, got to put yourself out there. And hopefully, the main thing is making a good game. I mean, sorry, I keep bringing this back to game dev because that's all I really know about. And the main thing is to make a good game. Like, you know, I'm still messing around with these prototypes. I don't know if any of them are worth making. That's why I'm kind of going through this process of, you know, putting these games together, sharing some of the prototypes, maybe having some testing, and then see if any of them really stand out as like worth playing or worth making. Sorry, because you know it's a big thing to make a game. It takes months and months. Okay, let's carry on. Yep, continue, resume. Oh, is that the wrong button? My bad. Right, yeah. Yo, Andy. We had a little jam on potions. My first game. I was talking to Adele about like getting a job versus trying to learn stuff yourself, and how do you get involved? It's tough. I was talking about like making games. You can make a game, you know, and it not be seen by people. Build up a portfolio. Yeah, that's what I was kind of saying. Is this stuff that you can make? Because at the end of the day, you know, the more you're in control of what you output and create, you know your own abilities, you're going to know better than anyone what you're capable of, and show that. You want to be valuable to whoever you're working with. What happens when you... Well, it depends. It depends, because there's lots of things that can go wrong. I think people make, like, for example, people make a game. If I take my own experience, I spent 15 months making a game, and then realizing that there's a lot of things that can go wrong. Like, people will not hear about it unless you've got some plan to get people to hear about it. Secondly, it's probably not good enough. Like, you know... Your game, as much as like we love our games and we pour our hearts into them and work really hard on them, like, game's still got to be good, or it's just got to resonate with people in a way or whatever, or, you know, getting good at making games is a whole nother thing. Sometimes you make 5 or 6 prototypes and then, yeah, you combine them all into a turn-based nature sim in space, herding cats with train lines. That sometimes it takes a year to figure that out. I think the tree's not super broken now. Writing this code is just horrible, to be honest. It's just like a paradigm serialized field. Is this something you can show in Inspector? I think that's, yeah. Oh yeah, I wanted to know if int does the thing. Get comfortable throwing prototypes away, you don't get too attached. That's happened multiple times, got too attached to prototypes. Almost every single one. Player mana. Just give me some mana, man. Give me like 500 mana. Then make me make an int. Int. I guess it cannot show me these things. It shows me the state. Harvesting. Combine ideas from lots of half-baked bridges and it doesn't work. It lets the ideas I like live on despite my incompetence. Yeah. That's the thing. Maybe have you noticed, like, sometimes game developers, you know, they try really hard to make some project work, and then it doesn't work, and then they get frustrated and just make something ridiculous, and that works. There's definitely like a market for ridiculous games. So I don't know how it's doing this. Go visit every tree and then what? Pick a random tree? Yeah, true. You got the other thing, the other question of, like, if you were to make a game, say, the difference between a game where, a difference between saying, I'm going to make a game, but it's got to be scoped to 6 months. You know, can it be done in 6 months? Then it's a very different, like, what's the outcome? Like, do you want a game that you're going to spend 12 months working on and is going to need, like, money and time and maybe multiple people working on it? Or is it something you want to create something smaller that is still a release, but it's a more doable release? I don't know. I think the time frame is very important. Like, even doing the little game jam, it forces you into a different way of thinking, I think. I don't know. Now there's this game. I mean, that was some pretty poor testing. Maybe I'll do a little more testing. Train game and tree game already have pretty similar. They're grid-based building games. What if it's, Nature Wizard Tree Train game? Put it on fast forward mode. Potential scope. Yo, what's up, man? I mean, what's up, yo? Going pretty good. We're just going through some prototypes, trying to build them up for the web, and saw some initial results from the game jam. I need more mana, sir. I need a lot more mana. Don't kill my tree. Yes. Down a collector. Yeah, these are the questions I wanted to answer, and this is part of this process. Was really what engine or no engine, what game, what engine, what language even, because there's something to be said for you know, initially at the beginning of the year, I was like, I just want to make another game project and do another release. You know, that was the main goal. But then I was like, I'll make prototypes to maybe make a better decision on what that game is. And then it was like learning lower level programming and building the engine, and all of these things are fascinating. And I guess the question really is how to make a good game, a really good game, or learn a lot about it, I think, is more important than just trying to release something. Oh, what happened? Is it a tree to visit, order by? So what's wrong with this? Tree to visit, order by tree Vic to transform. Ah, is this the tree got killed? Transform is null. So why did this get called if the object was destroyed? Is there a thing called delete kill unit or something? If health destroy, maybe we just put a little flag. What does protected mean? I don't know what any of this means. Protected ball alive equals true. Alive equals false. So we took damage, but we want to make sure if not alive, return new 0, 0. Is that a thing? Too many for typing in. Yeah, I know. It's a big topic. And if we all had the answers, we'd all be gazillionaire game developers. But through the process of, I don't know, I'm gonna put these games up on itch in restricted mode for just people in Discord to have a jam with, and then get some thoughts if anything sticks out. Obviously, I'll probably come to my own conclusions as well, but it'd be good to get people involved. And then. So you can't, what is it? Is it base.alive? Cannot resolve symbol alive. Int harvest R int.alive. Cannot access protected. Well, what is it then? Public? Part of the decision should be what kind of story you want to tell. Yeah. I think this is part of the story. The video, the process of making it. Ironically, it's weird. Like, people don't, by and large, don't care about the process of making the game. But then some people do. You know, some people like the idea that Stardew Valley was made by one person, or that, you know, these type of stories are involved in the process of what you play. But probably the majority of people that play games just buy games based on whatever it looks cool, or it's got good reviews, or it's up their alley, or whatever. But you can't make a game for thinking that, with the idea that you're going to please people or something. I just don't think that's going to work. I don't know. Why do I not see this when I show an inspector it? Does it matter? Just make it public. Or because it's actually a totally different behavior that I wasn't looking at. Int. Oh, it's got these things down here, so you can see trees to visit is empty. That doesn't seem good. Huh. Okay, is this just because it thinks it's if int is not alive? It's probably better. In-game story, unless your game will have all your videos in it, inscription style. Yeah, yeah, true. That's the thing. That's another big question. So many elements to games. You know, all the programming and mechanics and the actual how the game works, and then there's like the fun factor, the art style, like you say, the story. There's a lot to consider. There's probably a lot to be said for making things simple. Okay, visited trees. Okay, so it's going through this. Seems good, man. I don't think I can work. I mean, I could maybe. I don't think I can use Unity again though. I don't know. No offense to, no shade on Unity as a tool or people that use Unity. It's just like, oh, now where are you going, man? Where are you? Oh, it's gone down there. That's interesting. Oh, there's a tree there. So they do visit these trees, which is weird because I thought they wouldn't. In harvest. Visited trees, cleansed tree. Visited tree, minor tree, visited tree. Seems like they go to the furthest one first. Seems like it's resetting its list though. Seems good. Global game settings. Make the game faster. I wonder if he'll die to these, and then whether or not it. Where is the int? Health. He's pretty strong. He's winning the battle. He died though, and it didn't crash, which is good. Okay, seems good. WebGL. Oh yeah, I'll back this up as well. Yeah, true. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know how seriously should the philosophy of the actual game dev be taken. Like, if you like, I mean, the philosophy of making games. If you like, is there something to the whole like making your own systems? Is it gonna create something more interesting or different or something, or is it just about? It's not about the tools at all. Just use whatever tool helps you make your vision. Probably that one. Unless you need something particular, like you need to do millions of entities or something, and skip. 10 to 11. WebGL. Switch platform. Let's do it. Yeah, it depends on the idea. Actually, I wonder if I can bring it up. I started messing around with... There was a moment when Lou kind of was like, oh, I don't know about Space Game. I was working on Space Game a lot. And I was like, well, maybe I should try and make Nature Game. Oh, this is some 3D stuff. CPP, Nature Game. Open that one. No, there's nothing in there. What did I do with it? An array lib? No. Hopefully I didn't delete it. I don't think I did. Nature. This one. It's probably completely messed up and weird, but... Target platforms, target quality, time frame, yeah. Oh yeah, this one's really broken. But this is Nature Game. Don't worry about all this stuff. How do I... Oh yeah, I can place trees. This is Nature Game Raylib edition, where I was messing around with making a Raylib. It's kind of cool, actually. I was trying to make wind particles. I got the little orbs. Can I not pick them up? Surely. Oh yeah, see, I can draw like the influences of stuff. Little mana bars. Maybe I didn't code the... this wind is so funny. I don't know why the tile manager just is having conniptions. Yeah, I know. I mean, I appreciate that. One thing, I don't know. That's another thing I'm wary of. Is I guess I see some people, indie devs, doing their thing on YouTube and whatnot. And I remember I clicked on a YouTube video of an indie dev, and he's like done a few games, done a few releases, been pursuing it as a career for a year or two, full time or something. Whoa, the tree is getting smaller. And the thing that surprised me about the video was he didn't talk at all, like not one sentence was on the topic of actually making games. It was all about marketing and platforms and financing and revenue streams, and like it was so business orientated. Like I understand everything has to have a business component. And, you know, if you really want to make a thing that generates some sort of money, then all that stuff is very important. But at the same time, I was a little surprised that there was no talk of actual like game design. Like maybe that's the biggest question, like designing the game, designing better games. Is that the thing? It doesn't matter about what you're. I mean, obviously, as you can see here, we're designing incredible games. But yeah, I don't know. Answer is I don't know. I just want to make a good game, really. This is the first and foremost. It might not be quite there yet, but you know.
Not too sure exactly how we're going to do it, but it kind of happens.
Does this work? What's Scene Sandbox? Oh, that's the one. Build in run. Has to be your own path. You need to find your own way. And things that make your game stand out, but there's still some good general. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Builds. Select folder. Yeah. It's one name. Yo. Yeah, true. Shot Spruzzino. Have a good sleep. Catch you on the next one. Yeah, you got to take some. I guess you got to gamble on your own ideas. I mean, like you got to believe in your idea 100%. Like, I think. The other thing I noticed is, well, I'm wondering about. You know, in some of these prototypes, sometimes you get a feeling like that there's something good going on, you know, you can kind of feel it, and it's hard to like quantify in terms of like you know, it's hard to measure exactly why that is, but sometimes you just get this like sense that, and then sometimes you can be working on a thing for ages and ages and just know that whatever that thing is that's kind of missing, you think, oh no, I just need to add this and do this and just keep going. Sometimes you can get there through pure persistence. I don't know. I mean, I guess I've only got really video as like a form that I've spent a lot of time in and managed to do, you know, deliver lots and lots of stuff, and some of it was, you know, pretty good, I think. Well, based on the fact that who was hiring me and what I was tasked to do, and the results of those things, and like knowing that in the first 5 years or something, things just didn't feel right, or they just weren't. You know, there were lots of so many question marks. And then, but then sometimes it's just a pure time game. Like it takes ages to really get the understanding of things and why things work and they don't. But then again, you know, none of it's a pure science. Yeah, it sucks when you do stuff, you put your heart into it, and then it doesn't pan out, or people don't see it, because you never know, you know. Old William Blake spent his whole life painting and making poetry and stuff and never sold a single painting, and now considered one of the England's greatest ever painters. Oh, I don't like that button. Oh yeah, it works like this. Local host is now at full screen. Oh, is the game speed still at 2? Yeah, probably. Sometimes you got to believe in yourself. Sometimes you got to follow, bounce ideas, get feedback. Yeah, this is really interesting part of this process. Like, I've never shared really anything that I'm doing with anyone. So doing these YouTube videos is like force myself to put the process out there and connect with people like you guys, yourselves, and try and, you know, develop more of a community around the projects, so they, you know, I guess they have a better chance of becoming good, you know, and also when they hopefully develop into something, there's more people that are aware of it, but also just the general sharing and camaraderie of community where, you know, things are open to be shared with one another. Makes a big difference. I guess that's why people like working in teams. It's just hard, I guess, if you're like, I need a programmer or I need an artist and I have $0. This is working on the web. Yeah, man, it was really nerve-wracking. Oh, these guys are, oh no, they're still working? Or they bugged? He's bugged. What happens if I put a new tree down? Are you gonna hop into action or are you still bugged? It was really nerve-wracking to do that stream last week with the game jam. Because it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna write some C++. Don't really know how to write proper code. Make a game in 7 days live on stream. What could possibly go wrong? But it turned out all right. Yeah. The other theory is, yeah, you know, just go into hermit mode and spend a long time making something. And then share it when it's good. You know, come out of nowhere. But I don't know if even that's real. I think, you know, these trees are still bugged. Dum 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 dum. Yeah, so why are you... Well, they just got sassed. Software as a service. It's funny, game dev, like, just how serious it is. Always got better than to deal with that shit. Yeah. I think sometimes when you hide your stuff away, a big part of the reason is probably just not wanting to get crushed. You know. But sometimes getting that swift, harsh feedback early on, it either kills you or it makes you sort of address the issues quicker than maybe if you're sometimes you can let yourself off the hook of things that are not as good as you'd want them to be, but you tell yourself a little story as to why that's okay, or I've only spent this much time on it, or I'm still new, or this is my first year, or whatever the thing might be. Yeah, well, you know, there's people. That's the irony of game development, is we're making things that are supposed to be fun. Whoa, so many goblins. And yet it's like, it's a serious field, you know, people take it very seriously. Whoa, these dudes are moonwalking. Ding, chicka, chicka, down, ding, ding, chicka, chicka, down. Alright, you guys are wasting me. Any info on the results? Any info? Anything in the I guess they're still considering. Oh, the bot did that thing. Interesting. Still bugs. Actually might go make a cup of coffee, if you'll excuse me. People and reading. People hate reading. You have to read. Yeah, you have to actually read. Yeah, it kind of sucks. I grew up reading a lot, and then, you know, the internet happened. Order these for size. So what's going on with these ants, man? Maybe I should play it and see and debug. What happened to Unity? Oh, there it is. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle. Make the tree the mana man. So it happened some point. Don't know why the thing didn't work with the thing. Null reference exceptions. Int harvest 44. So what is your, why are we null reference exceptioning? The object type mana tree, int harvest 44 tree to visit order by tree vector 2 distance transform tree transform position. Okay. Now do we have to go, we have to for each the and trees to visit. Tree, and trees to visit. If tree equals null, trees to visit remove. Comparison to null is expensive. I don't care. All of these things are expensive. Legally speaking. I think in the video I was like, they're definitely not ints, and then I said ints like 100 times after that. For legal reasons. These are not ints. So that happened when a tree got killed by a little dude. So I put that out here. Is this dude gonna come running in, go to point 0. Are you able to attack the ints? Jeez, man. Hey, doggies. Hey, doggies, what's going on? Going back into like 8-month-old projects, you just kind of don't want to do it. Hey, babe, how's it going?
Yeah, it's hot.
Hot out there?
What do I send you?
I saw the dogs laying down.
Yeah.
Where were they?
Pizza.
Oh. So is that going to kill this? Well, where are you off to? Where are you off to, Goblin? Previous position, current waypoint. Oh, is this another dynamic rigid body issue? Static. They're going back. Okay, we changed that on the dudes unit. Goblin. This does not need to be like that. Okay, we're back. Put a tree over here so they get killed immediately upon nightfall. Null reference exception on what line? On night.invoke. Seems fine. Unless that means now there are no goblins. Oh, I have no idea what's going on in this game. Enemies. Enemy unit. It says base start. Find something. Enemy unit. Add enemy. I don't know. Oh no, that button. I don't know why that happened. Riveting streaming material. I guess how many actual prototypes are there? Yeah. Do you want me to turn on the thing? Nice. I always run to 0. Oh yeah, okay, invalid operation. A minor invalid operation, no biggie. Nero. Which one is which? Give me a blank board. Oh, okay. Okay. No template. Make board dark. How do you do that? Board preferences, view, board, background color, dark gray. So there's turn based 5 auras. Yeah, just make a mega game. Tree game. Technically there's cat games, there's not a lot to that, so I don't know whether I should... That one's kind of basic. There's rat game, which is kind of a complete game jam game, so... Space game. Oops. Oh, what did I do? Why would you be like that? Just let it be longer. There it is. And train game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. I wonder if Space Game is to follow those steps to get Space Game playing in the browser. I wonder if it would handle it. What was that thing here? We got this call on this for tree entries to visit. So it's gonna dislike the fact that I'm removing trees. Whatever. If it doesn't crash the game, we keep it in there. Global game settings thing equals 1. Okay. It was kind of not broken. We could make a build. Let's go web. New folder web. Theoretically, Beyond Nexus should, well, unofficial name, not the actual name. This Untitled Space Game should work the same way as with the Inscriptum thing. Doop, 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 doop. I mean, there's not much game to it right now. It does procedurally generate, and can you warp? Can you warp? No, that's all going to be broken. That might require some doing. Maybe you could just fly around. After all this work, we're just going to go straight to Unity Engine and use AI to write our code for us. Can be super, even though it's serious business and can be super, we can't see what they're doing. Yeah. And is this a thing that you do as like your main work, developing stuff? True Game. These two games have web builds, kind of. Cat Game. Rat Game's already on the thing. Space Train Game's already on the thing. Space Game. This scares me theoretically. There are things that just straight will crash the game, I think. It's so prototypical, but targeting, let's just not be able to push the P button. Let's open RayJam. Boom. Do we need this Inscriptum.h stuff included in the project? 2 studios. Onto my third venture. So were they game dev studios? Wow. Yeah, that's... Man, the industry must have changed a lot as well over that time. What if using all of them, we use none of them? Yeah, there you go, you go. All these games, spent a year prototyping. I hate all of them. Open recent, space game. Close them all, close. And we might need to go to definitions. Maybe we will have this. What do we have? Define. Platform. Web, and then maybe we just put it in the main function. Main. We did it after all. That includes if defined platform web, and if include mscripton in scripton.h. Is that going to be a thing? And mscript 10 says it cannot find this in scriptum.h. It's just going to straight up not work. No such file as in scriptum. Maybe we'll just chuck in scriptum in there. RayJam. Where did we put it? Source. And scriptum. It was just in the main folder file. See. Put it. Just chuck and scriptum in there. Just chuck it in there. Okay, so you know what that is. No. Okay. And then there was that other thing where we had to, if platform, we have to change these. Void, update, and draw. Just create the same thing. While Windows should close, update, and draw. Horror game where you're being chased by a huge mutated dog and your dog's barking currently. Yeah. Indeed. I guess we don't need all of that. We can just update and draw. And all of these. I guess while run, is this gonna mean we can't quit? guess it doesn't really matter. If platform web update and draw 0, 1. So we did that right before while window should close. Okay, do that. And if. Let's just check. In definitions, we'll put this over here. And run it. Things still work. Player. Main. So we need to make this build WebAssembly. Oh, and we need the Raylib thing. Man, nothing's easy. We need the min shell and the build wasm.bat, of course. And rayjam lib raylib raylib a. This needs to go into lib raylib a. I guess then we can open this. Go into main. Oh no, go into build wasm.bat. Okay. Output game, call this sources source.cpp. Ooh. I'm gonna need help from the old mate. Because we need more. We need more. I need more help. Wanting to adapt this build script to another project that has .cpp files and another. Actually, is that correct? Maybe it works. Maybe it just works. I vendor, no, this is under lib, raylib. Include and include. Include / raylib. I feel like there's going to be lots of dependency issues. Oh, I had a Syncify on that whole time. Oh well. Let's just run this and see what happens. Drrr. Build succeeded. No way. No way that worked. Oh, come on, dude. Yeah, I don't think that worked. Game.html sources. Do you know where the... I mean, this memory is probably not enough either. Do we get any kind of... what is it? Console. Debugger. Maybe we do it in Chrome. This is probably a non-trivial. Console? I don't think we even loaded into it at all. I don't think we compiled anything. Did we even get a data file? We did. 37 megs, this seems good. Seems like it's getting the data. Tools, magic wand. Oh, thanks. Tools. Oh, I must not have that extension. Be right back. Please, sir, fix my thing. Looking at this project, there are quite a few different things included. Do I need to adjust this build script, which is from another simpler game project? Show me the money. Thinking. Teach me that which I just don't know. Clue paths. Yeah, it's gonna, now we're gonna vendor RLIM GUI, add additional source files if needed. Yeah, those are needed. And is it picking up everything out of res? It is. Everything out of res. IM GUI, RL IM GUI. Yes, there are subfolders in SRC, game and tools and beyond. Also there are multiple vendor subfolders. Thoughts. I don't know how to write this. What is this? This batch scripting. This is where you need CMake. Recursive search for source files. How about .h files? Where to find the header files? Yeah, it does. No, I'll try this. I'll try it. But I don't know if it's gonna work. It just says build succeeded. It should have tons of like warnings and whatnot. I don't even think it's doing anything. Yeah, that might not be. This is another reason to use Unity. We made web builds in like 5 minutes. This is a whole nother beast. Yeah, this might be a, well, yeah, this might be a thing to do off stream. But, I mean, this one has a web build, this has a web build. This one is kind of, there's not much to it. This one is already on itch, and this is already on itch. So, this one may be a thing. I could put these up on itch. and get the ball rolling. I don't think Rat Game is going to have a necessarily... potential, but it could, be inspiring for some reason. Who's here?
Hello? What name, sorry? Lucy. I'm not Lucy, but I'll let you in.
Couple of new ideas outside of these prototypes to add to prototypes, or just like inspirations for potential games. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to put in like a lot of info about how to play and all that. Right, yeah. Chili, that's all right. That's all right, BZ. What do you need to do? Do you need to zip the... What's template data? Do I need all this? Do I need to zip all this stuff? See what happens. Automatically. I don't know if it's going to be too big.
It's just me.
Yeah, true.
Wow, that came fast. I wanted it yesterday.
Oh, it was for you. Nice. Nice that. Let's just see if this works.
Just can't read, but it's
Turn-based survivors.
if these are ugly, if these don't suit me, then maybe they're your future glasses.
Nice. Oh, you went with the Amazon glasses. Hey, it works.
Sorry? How do I look?
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Polarized.
Are they? Nice.
So the internet said. Do they look cool?
I want to say yes, but I also want to say no so I can steal them. Turn-based survivors. All right, that seems to work.
Yeah, that's a good purchase. That's cheap. That's good.
Really?
Cheap. Amazon.
Yeah. Oh, it's getting cold in here. Dashboard. We got another one. No payments. Upload files. So far, Unity stuff works. Chopper Chop supplies delivered to the door directly.
Chop chops.
Game Jam Chopper Chop supplies. Play. Supplies. Auto detect. Save and view. Run game. Yo. Feels like you want to zoom. Full screen is much better. Oh, well, at least if they're up there and they work, if there are major bugs, I can fix them. So those two are good. We've got Daisy Trains, Nature Wizard, Turn-Based Survivors. Peter Piper and Razztail is a entry of sorts. And then Space Game, which is just like a year-long tech demo that we'll try and get building. I might have to spend some time doing boring stuff, but I think that's kind of good. I don't know whether it's enough. It feels like, how long has it been? It's been like 8 months. I did spend a lot of time on Space Game building an engine from scratch, which might have been a mistake. Also, had some real world work to do outside of this, but reasonable. Nature 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. You could even look at Potions as a potential to remake Potions 2. Maybe we need more prototypes. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Even from here now is the point where I remember the story about a musician back in New Zealand who working on an album for like a year. And they did all these songs, they make all these demos, and then they record all the songs that they liked. And they're making all the tracks for the album. And then in like the last week, they were just like, yeah, these songs aren't working. And then after all that process, they're in a position to now know exactly what they want. They made like 4 of the songs, and they were like the biggest songs off the album. I think that happened with like Thriller as well. I think Thriller, Michael Jackson did that, where they were like, this album sucks, and then in the last moment they put together all these hit songs. Yeah, actually, Cat Game is a good point. That was the Lou one. Does it work? It's pretty. I mean, I didn't really do it justice.
It was bitter the whole time.
I was bitter the whole time. It was a silly cat game.
Hate the cat game. Hates it.
I didn't hate the cat game. I hated Godot. They look cool.
Yeah?
Yeah. Nice. Full new outfit. Yeah. I just found working with Godot hard, 3D hard. CAD game idea, I didn't really know what it was about. Spent about a week on it. Lost morale. Currently don't know if it works or not. Open anyway. Okay, corrupted. That doesn't seem good. That doesn't seem good. Oh yeah. Dog game, cat game. Chase the cats. Chase the cats into the goal. That's the game. Oh, is there a button to like... I thought there was a button to see where they had been. Like, you can run. What's the sniff button? Alt. You can see their footprints. Oh, don't go on the building, man. That's unfair. You shouldn't be able to go there. Why is there no building here? Okay, I'll chuck cat game. And then just to be cool to Lou, everyone's going to be like, make the cat game. Oh yeah, they kind of get stuck on the edge of the map. It's night time. I thought I made it so they couldn't go out here. Come here, you little bugger. Yeah. Well, we shall see. Any word from the jury on the overall winner? Chasing cats. Yeah. Yeah, true. That's a goat simulator, yeah. Do. Well, I might just I might call it there and carry on with some Sunday chilling. But I will try and get Space Game operational, and maybe I'll add Cat Game as well, just for good measure, and pretty them up a little and put some info about how to play them and whatnot, and then share that. Yeah, Space Game, I was like, I mean, you'll see I'm also working on the next, I'm editing the next episode of the devlog, which is like Space Game's whole C++ thing. And like, I got so into it that I was like, this is what I'm making. I can't stop making it kind of thing. But it was good to take a break and do daisy trains. And I think that, like, to zoom out a bit and see things from a higher level, maybe look at these as all potential options. Cheers, guys. Thanks for dropping by the stream. And if anyone's on here and they want to join the Discord, the link's in the description, I think. Maybe I'll just start adding these in the Discord for those who want to try them out as they start working. And then yeah, we can have a civilized discussion about who thinks what, and then just disregard everyone's opinion and do. You go, no, I want to make this. Nah. Yeah, it'd be good to hear people's vibe on what they think is potentially a good idea or whatnot, you know. And also share some of your stuff as well, what you're working on. It'd be good to hear. Good to hear and see what other people are working on.
Sometimes we just do it. We just do it, and then see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll make it happen. Yeah, cool. I might try and do regular streams during the week and just tinkering away on this stuff. It'd be cool to... I'm excited to get to actually start production on something. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see. It has to be a good idea. With the blessing of all 4 of us in the Discord. But yeah, anyway, have a great day, whatever day, night cycle it is, and we will catch you on the Discord. And yeah, I'll start sharing those things once they're ready. Where's the thingy? Ka kite, everyone.